Okay, so today I've been thinking about inconsistency and those of us that struggle with it. Um, and I was thinking about it from a different viewpoint. Like when it comes to why we struggle, is it because we don't actually want the thing or we're not as dedicated or committed to it as we say we are? Maybe we like the idea of it, the bragging rights, the way it looks, if it comes with any notoriety, or the fact that it sounds good when we say it out loud. Maybe it's the cool thing to do right now. And I think we don't spend enough time being honest about that because sometimes, even though something sounds good, looks good, or seems good, if we can't stay consistent with it, we might need to reevaluate why we're doing it in the first place. And that doesn't automatically mean we're lazy or undisciplined or a failure. It might just mean that that isn't the right thing to do right now. Like that may not be the right thing for you right now. Um it's a new year and we'll use the gym for an example. So if you're sitting there and you're like and you're being honest with yourself and saying, "Oh, I hate going to the gym." Not I'm tired, not I've had a long week, not I got a lot of going on, but I genuinely hate it. But you keep forcing yourself to go. Then you keep making excuses. And then you keep getting frustrated that you're being inconsistent about not going because now you're paying for this membership or you bought all these clothes or you bought all this protein powders and vitamins and all these things. You ain't being consistent with any of that. At some point in time, you got to look in the mirror and say, you know what, with everything else going on in my life right now, maybe I'm not in the mental space or financial space or spiritual space to do this. Like maybe I don't have the mental capacity that I would like to have to convince myself to continue doing this. Not I'm not strong enough, but it's just I can't do this. I can't this can't be another thing I'm adding to my list right now. And instead of beating yourself up about it, it's okay to just stop. I think that we should be allowed to do that without feeling like a failure. Putting something down doesn't mean you can never pick it back up. As long as you have breath in your body, you can always come back to it. Now, the circumstances might be different. You might be different. Your body might be different. Your breathing might be different. It might be harder. It might even take longer, but it can still be done. Sometimes it's not a never, it's just a not right now. And instead of constantly forcing yourself to do whatever the thing is, again, I use the gym just because it's the new year. Um, Instead of constantly forcing yourself to do the thing, you're clearly resisting. Like you maybe it's just time to refocus. So maybe instead of going to the gym, you use that energy to change your eating habits. Maybe trying to work out and change how you eat was just too much at one time. So instead of doing neither, you start smaller. You walk every day. You do 5 push-ups, 5 squats, 5 sit-ups, or just one of them, something. Maybe you only try and focus on changing your eating habits and then do that for a month or two and then you go into the gym. Something because doing nothing, then getting mad at yourself for being inconsistent, it's just exhausting. So maybe the real work isn't push harder. Maybe it's identify why you're inconsistent, being honest about what you actually want, and adjusting the approach instead of abandoning yourself or the idea. Because consistency isn't about forcing yourself to suffer, it is about alignment. When something aligns with where you are, you don't have to beg yourself to show up. So, if you're feeling tired, frustrated, stuck, or inconsistent, ask yourself, why do I want this? Why am I struggling to stay consistent? And what needs to change? The goal, the timing, or the approach? Again, that's not quitting, that's self awareness. And sometimes that's the most disciplined thing you can do.